Bam. Hello. How is everybody? There's a lot to talk about and there's nobody here yet, so I'll just stream to myself because I can do that. For anybody who catches this after the fact, how you doing? Good day. Yesterday was the first, hopefully annual KB3D day. Myself and Mr. Sporlock just drove about 7 hours to go hang out with the KB3D crew and everybody else who came to the shop to hang out. It was awesome. We got there a little late and we left a little early because there's a lot of driving, but it was fun. We spent probably 2 hours walking around talking with everybody. I mean, there was everybody that there was a lot of people. It wasn't everybody, but there was a lot of people there showing some support and love for Kris and KB3D. And I got this awesome shirt. I got this awesome KB3D shirt. I've been wanting one of these for quite a while now since I saw them. So I was able to get one. And it's a little cat hair covered, I'm sorry, but look at that. This thing is comfy. Nice comfy light tee hoodie. It's pretty sweet. I enjoy it. So can't complain. Got my awesome hoodie. Got to spend about 14 hours hanging out with Mr. Sporlock. I don't know if he's going to come join chat, but if he does, thank you again, brother, for the ride. It was awesome. Martin, what's going on, brother? Hey, so, yeah, I was just informing everybody about the hopefully first annual and not the only KB3D day. I kind of dubbed it KB3D day. I hope everybody else does too. Good to see you, Bearded Bucket, Binny. Good to see you as well. Hope you guys are doing well. But there's kind of a lot to talk about, and I'm going to be doing some back and forth into the office and out of the office while I'm doing this, so I hope the mic holds up, but if not, just know that as I'll try not to talk as I'm bringing things into the office here to show you guys. Some of the stuff is behind me already. I've already got it here. My stream glitched on me, so hopefully it didn't just do that for you guys, but let's take a look at what's already in the office. I love the barter system. I love to trade, and I had a gentleman on Facebook Marketplace who I've been talking to through a different Facebook group who had mentioned he had a lot of stuff. Steph, what's going on? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. But he had a bunch of stuff that he was looking to just offload. He didn't want it anymore, printer parts, things like that, that he was like, I got stuff I just want to get rid of. What do you need? And I told him what I was looking for, pretty much just anything. And he was like, I can help you out with that. And I saw the guy's post on the marketplace about a printer that he had that I thought would be kind of cool to have. But I'd mentioned to him that I saw he was, trying to sell it, and I'm a fan of the barter system. I like to trade things rather than give up money because I don't have money, but I have stuff, and I'd rather let my stuff go to somebody and get their stuff. Then this way there's no monetary involvement, and my wife gets less mad at me because I'm not spending money, and I feel better about myself because I'm not like spending money we don't have. So I like the barter system. Doug, all good, man. Go ahead, lurk, play, enjoy. But I wanted to show you guys the barter first because the barter I think was a pretty good snag. A lot of you guys have seen this post or posted already and don't know what it is. This is called a Pandora's Box, which is a mod off of a Voron V0. As you can see, it's basically like a little trident, but it's a belted Z, and it has the 3. So it's basically a V0 that you convert to a 3 belted Z, and it does require a very large board to run it, of course. But it needs some work. He was in the process of adding a CAN bus to it and doing a different extruder. It does have a cartographer on it. I know some of you will frown at the sound of the word cartographer because you're Beacon Pro or Beacon only. I get that. But it's already on it. So there's a little cartographer under there. But yeah, it kind of starts life as a V0 and then gets converted into this. And if you notice, it has I believe it's the first gen Kinomi on there. So, you have one of the cartographers. Nice. But it is an interesting little setup he's got here. Hopefully we'll play around with this. Depends on how long I stream and what all we can get to. But maybe we'll play around with this soon and get it up and printing and doing stuff. So we're going to set this guy kind of back out of the way for right now. I've got a bunch of parts in this box here for it, as well as some miscellaneous stuff. There's here's the door for it, the clicky clack door. It comes with a tinted, has the tinted glass, you would say, but it's something polycarbonate or something. But it's tinted. I don't care for tinted, but it does have the little kind of like clicky clack door for it, so that's pretty cool. He did include all of the panels as well. So there's some panels and ACM panel for the back. So that's cool. Got panel parts for it. We can enclose when we're done. It'd be fun to get that up and running and make that one of the interchangeable printers that we can swap in and out of the backpack when I get there. Some more boards, some of the Bamboo Labs clocks, some more rods, rails, or not rods, but some rails, random piece of 2020 extrusion that he had. So there's pretty much parts for that printer and some other miscellaneous stuff that I'll be able to use. Nothing too crazy, but a box of parts, you know. So let me slide this under here real quick, just so that's out of the way. Tinted means you need to throw lights in it. Yes, bearded, Mr. Bearded Bucket, yes. There is the light mod for it as well, to put the LEDs in the top. There's some light strips for it in there too, hiding in the box. But what I really wanted to kind of show you guys was the haul from going to KB3D Day yesterday. I dubbed it KB3D Day. I don't care what everybody else wanted to call it. I called it KB3D Day. I think it should be an annual thing. I think Kris should do it every year. The haul, yes, Mr. Sporlock is here. That man is a beast. And I think that if there was an award given for the most dedicated person yesterday, I think it should go to Mr. Sporlock, because yeah, he he went above and beyond yesterday. He drove 2 hours up to meet me, to pick me up, and then we drove it took us about 7 hours to get there yesterday. So he had 9 hours driving one way, hung out at the event with everybody. He did find a nice comfy chair to nap in for maybe half an hour or so, and then drove the 6.5, 7 hours to get us back to my car, and then drove the 2 hours home. So if anybody gets the award for most dedicated person, it would definitely be him yesterday. I definitely think he earned that award. So, and off to get groceries in a few. Jesus, that's crazy. Bearded Bucket brother, thank you for gifting the 5 subs, or the 5 memberships. It's greatly appreciated, my man, and I know that everybody who's getting one right now appreciates that. I know I appreciate it. It helps out greatly. So you are the man, sir. You are the award. Yes, memberships for the long haul. Yeah, and we ended up driving through Indiana yesterday. On the way back, we hit, there was definitely something burning for a good portion of the interstate trip in Indiana. My voice is raspy, and I hope that, Sporlock, I hope you're feeling well today, man, because I know that was messing with both of us driving through that smoke yesterday. So I hope you're feeling okay too. But JPP brother, thank you for the emojis, the emotes. Let's see here. But yes, let me show you guys this haul. There were a lot of cool people. I'm gonna squat down. I'm not gonna sit in the chair. There was a lot of really good people that, when they heard I was coming, wanted to bring stuff for the 3D printer rehab project. 3D Medic Vince came through like a boss. He was definitely the champ there. He gave me 4 printers, 4, of which 3 will probably be able to be built and used. One will probably just get broke down for parts, but he did bring 4 printers that I ended up bringing home. And then we had 3D and 3D 3D and printing, or 3D, yeah, 3D and T printing. They brought a control board for me. Digital Dragon brought 2 boxes of stuff, and he scared me for a minute because on one of the boxes it said version 3.2 positron, and I was like, you did not. And it was taped shut, so I was kind of like, you did not. And I opened up, and sure enough, it was just more parts for the project. So he got me there. It was awesome. But yeah, it was great. There was a lot of parts there, and I'm trying to remember who else ended up giving me something. But it was 3D and T printing gave me a control board. Vince gave me printers. Digital Dragon gave me some stuff, and I'm trying to remember who else. There was something else, but there's anyway. I gotta get back up. My knees are killing me. Sorry. Um, but no, I mean there was a lot of stuff. So I got a lot of back and forth trips to make here. My office is running out of space, so I will throw this out there. If any of you are feeling like you want to donate monetarily to help me expand my office to make room, because I've been talking about it for years. I've got about 7 feet of dead space in front of here that I want to redo. Um, I will try to get some pictures and put my ideas out there. And if somebody wants to help me kind of figure out what kind of costs would be involved in that, it'd be greatly appreciated. But we'll work on getting some photos of the current mess that's in front of my little office door here and what I plan to do. And then if somebody wants to help me, it'd be greatly appreciated to figure out what I actually need, because right now I just know that if I get money, I'm going to buy things and work on stuff. But if I had a better layout of these are the parts I need, this is how much it's going to cost, is someone interested in donating towards that? I know people like to see numbers, like breakdowns with numbers, so I'm going to have to work on that. But it's raining today, so let me go venture out into the rain for trip number 1. Be right back. Hopefully the mic picks this up, but if not, that's fine too. I'm gonna work on this slowly and surely. All right. Hopefully the mic is picking this part up at least. Trip number 1 comes in with Ender 3 Pro. So this is actually an Ender 3. Yeah, this one's just an Ender 3 Pro. This one is another Ender 3 Pro. So we got 2 Ender 3 Pros, one of which, or both of which, I don't know. Vince wasn't sure what was going on with these. So we'll fire them up and see what they need and what they don't need, and we'll work on them. But here's 2 Ender 3 Pros currently. I told you guys I'm running out of space. I really have nowhere to put this stuff, so I'm going to try my best here to move things around in a way that I'll be able to get around. But here, let's switch to this camera for this. Whoa, that camera's freaking out. Yeah, let's not use that camera. Sorry, guys. Whew. That was a trip. I apologize. But anyway, here's the other one. Let me tuck this cable in. I don't want to step on it and crush the plug or ruin the cable. So let's tuck that back out of the way for now. All right. Camera in a microwave? Yeah, no kidding. Let me see what we got going on here real quick. Let me get caught up on chat and then we'll make trip number 2. Thank you, Bearded Bucket. Good morning or afternoon. Good morning, good noon, or good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever. Yeah. But Philip and Vic, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, the Shrimp Father, I don't know what you did to your name, man, but you make it so hard for people to tag you. Okay, now I upset Dan with his space heater out, and I'm still going to, or got the AC on. Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah, I'm a little space heater out here. I do want to put in a mini split with a heat pump out here, because I'm finding that like even the smaller, like I believe it's like a 5,000 unit that I can buy, according to the documentation of 5,000 BTU is meant to pretty much heat like my entire garage. So I could get like a single 5,000 BTU unit, and it should be able to do the entire garage if I sealed and insulated my garage better. So maybe down the road we'll take over the whole garage, but for right now I just want to expand out a little bit more and give me this space here where I'm sitting, move that out to the 7 foot out front, and then this space can be like storage racks and parts and stuff and printer storage, and do that. And then up front will be where my computer and stuff is. So just turn on all the printers. Yeah, I'll have access. I know that would be great. Right back. Haul number, like trip number 2. Trip number 2, guys. Let me grab some more here. Huh. All right. Trip number 2 brings with it my laptop bag that I brought, so that's not part of the haul. But here is a Ender 3 V2. It's missing a top rail, which I can steal off of one of the Enders that's missing its power supply, because one of the Enders is missing a power supply, so we can kind of borrow from that one parts we need to get this V2 up and going, because the V2 has the built-in power supply. But here's a V2. So we have 3 Ender 3s at the moment, 2 Pros and 1 V2. Set that down. And let me go get more stuff. I'll be right back. There's still more. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry I'm covering the microphone, so it sounds weird, but 2 boxes of stuff. And I'm going to go back out real quick because I have the car door open now, and I don't want to leave the car door open while it's raining. 1 second. Go. All right. And the final thing, a Tevo Tarantula Pro in box. We're not sure what parts are in here and aren't. He did not go through it so much. He just kind of bought it on an auction, and it sat in his storage. And he's like, hey, I bought it. It's been sitting in storage. I opened it to look. It looks like the parts are there, but I'm not sure. So we'll have an old Tevo Tarantula 3D printer to get up and running. And it is the old OG one, because it does say Tevo, not the new company name they chose when they tried to rebrand. But there we go. There's that. Let's move the laptop out of the way. Running out of space. Running out of space. JPP, I'm kind of leaning that against your Mercury one, bud. But yeah. Whew. I am out of shape. The screen for the V2 fell off in the car on the ride home, so, or in the, on the trip back. So here's the screen for the V2. Let me snap this back on here real quick so I don't misplace it in the future. Maybe. There we go. All right. Screen is back on. Here is one of the boards that was given to me. It's an Manta E3 Easy, which actually is not in there. It's a couple of, that's right, it's a couple of the OG. Here's a 4.2.2, 4.2.2, 4.2.2. So there's a couple of Creality boards. They're 4.2.2s. So I don't remember, are the 2.2s the 8-bit or the 32-bit? I don't remember. Have to look that up. But nice to have some stock Creality boards if we need them to get stuff going. The printer formerly known as Mercury. Yeah. Yes. But this was one box that was handed to me. Here is a Micro Center. This was handed to me too, and I cannot remember from who, but this is an OG 8-bit board from a Creality. It's a 1.1.4, so it's an older 1.1.4 board. It's in the Big Tree Tech box because this was the one they took it out of. Prince joke. Yeah. And then someone had also given me a extruder mechanics kit. Creality. Don't really know. I didn't look in it. I was just like, thank you. It's a couple of Creality, the little Creality extruders, the like their Creality Sprite extruder, I want to say, with the little hot ends in them. So there's 2 of them in here. So there's 2 of these Creality extruders that we'll have to throw hot nozzles on and heat breaks and have some direct drives with Crealities. These feel pretty good. I've never used one, so we'll have to see what we can do to put one of these on something and then try them out and see how they do. But yeah, there's currently 2 of them in here, so thank you for that. Again, I don't remember who handed me what for the most part, but it is pretty awesome to have this stuff and have this kind of support from the community for my stupid idea that's probably going to be the death of me, making sure that people who can print or can't afford to print but want to print can print. And then now I'm going to finally get a chance to look through the boxes from Digital Dragon, because Digital Dragon gave me a lot of stuff, and I did not get a chance to actually like snoop through the boxes. Something just went buzz, so I just want to make sure. Like I've told you guys before, down in the description is the PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo links. If you guys want to send money that way, greatly appreciated, helps out. Sprites ain't bad. Thank you, Dom. We'll find out. But if you guys want to send it there, so I'm going to turn up my notifications on my phone, so if it does happen while I'm streaming, I can not miss you guys this time, because I don't like missing it when I'm streaming. But let's see what Digital Dragon all actually included. This is something. Looks like some fuses or something. Just a random plastic container that has something in it. So thank you. We've got some parts here. We got a OG, and by OG I mean a not so OG, but it's a screen that he had on one of the printers. I forget which one the pink and purple one was that Digital Dragon had, but he had this guy on there, and since has upgraded that, so this is now a nice little screen we got that we can put on something. What else we got in here? Some more printer parts, and it's the Voron backplate for the 2.4. It's in purple. And backplate, I mean for the filter. Some random extrusion cable mounts, so you can drop those into a 2020 extrusion, snap it in there, and then run a zip tie through to hold cable. So that's cool. Thank you, brother. We've got a LDO MGN 12H. So we got an MGN 12 rail from LDO and a lead screw. Again, there's going to be a lot of parts here, so I should probably clear some space so that after I'm done I can put it all back in the box, right? I'm going to try and hold it up here where you guys can see it. Lots of miscellaneous connectors. Yes, connectors. More miscellaneous connectors. Get in here, we got some cable chain and all the stuff to use. So we've got some, which one is this one? Can I see it easily? No. But some cable chain. Thank you. Cable chain's always greatly appreciated. Here's a nice 24 volt dual ball bearing brushless fan. So we got a 24 volt fan there. Always good to have cooling. Hey, solid state relay, another solid state relay. Again, nice pieces to have around. Here's a electronics enclosure for a printer. I'm not sure which one he had this on, but again, electronics enclosure if I don't have to print one, and this one's pretty sweet looking. Nice to have. Thank you, sir. Some more random printed parts for stuff. Yes, random printed parts that we can, looks like some Voron parts. More connectors, more connectors. Here's a Linktree tech box. What is in here? It says that it's the Pi V1.2, and it is a couple of fans and a board. Which one is this one? This is the EBB36 CAN bus, the V1.2 board. So we've got the hot end fan, or hot end, or the, yeah, hot end board. Vince, what's going on, good sir? Good to see you. You just missed, I showed off all the printers that you gave me. Everybody do me a favor, blow up the chat with some emotes for Vince for being such a badass, please. Show the man some love for helping out and donating to my stupid idea that, as I said earlier, will be the death of me. We're kind of going through the boxes of parts that Digital Dragon gave me at the moment, because I don't know what all he did give me. So you saw my brief cameo on Jeremy and Keela's stream yesterday. Yeah, they were streaming. I had to go kind of like sneak in there real quick. Just let everybody know that I did make it. More connectors. We got lots of connectors. What's going on, Sniper? How you doing, bud? Hope you're doing well. The Science Sniper, not to be confused with the Not Science Sniper. Some extruder pieces. More printed parts. There's a lot of Voron parts in here, so I think he's hinting I need to build a Voron, right? Some wire for your hot end, so if we need to lengthen a heater cartridge. JST234 and some more bits for those, so some more JST connectors, another tensioner for a Voron, some PTFE tube, because all your older printers or all your non-direct drives use that. We got some spade connectors here with the little rubber covers. Some genuine Power Gates belts. Sweet! Can't ever get enough belt. Especially when you get into building crazy printers, it's nice to have. So quite a bit of Gates 2 belt. So thank you for that, good sir. Ooh, some random random toothed pulleys. So good to have. Good to have. Right. Couple of the big old boys here for your gear reductions. The big toothed pulleys. So got those guys. Thank you. And let's see. We're going to just go down the bottom of the box here and kind of pull up. What do we got? Looks like just a bunch of empty Ziploc bags. The Digital Dragon, thank you for Ziploc bags. Good for storing parts. Greatly appreciated. Not sure what that was that just fell away. Oh, another little bag. So Ziploc baggies for storing parts. Thank you, sir. We've got a couple more things to look through here. We'll pull it all out in one handful. A couple of the dowels with the little notch kind of cut in them. So some dowels, some more nylock nuts. We got some random bearings. What do we got here? Not random, but do they have anything on them marking them? Here we go. It says 908. Looks like they're flat bearings. So some 908 flat bearings. M3 by 10, 50 of them. They're the beveled head, I call them. I know that's not they're like flat with the beveled edge on them. A couple more of the little lead screw nuts. And then some paperwork. So let's get this all back in the box here. What's in the box? And then we'll look through the big box with even more stuff in it. Oh, and a link for the cable chain. A random link fell down. So let's get all this stuff put back in the box real quick. If anybody wants to think that, a negative thought about this, please understand that these are parts that are going to go towards helping me rebuild printers, and I just ask people to bring stuff if they have it. If you have a negative thought in your head about that, please don't. People are donating this stuff to me in hopes that I will be able to get older 3D printers gooder, make older 3D printers gooder, and get people who can't afford to get into 3D printing into 3D printing. That's the whole dream of this project. It's the whole reason why I'm doing it. It is taking me a while. Life is kind of a pain in the butt, but I do appreciate everyone for helping, and every time we give away a printer, it's just another person who couldn't afford to get into the hobby who is now part of the hobby. So that is the hope. That is the dream. D's Buff, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. You're starting to build your first 2.4. Sweet. I miss my 2.4, but I wish it was bigger. So I'm hoping that one day we'll have like a 300 or a 350. I was kind of hoping I was going to win the one from KB3D yesterday, but I did not. I did not win anything in the giveaways, which is perfectly fine. Because y'all gave me a bunch of stuff that we're going to use for this. So that was awesome. Now let's see. Let's make sure. Yeah, see this? See that LDO positron? He handed me this box, and I was afraid that Digital Dragon, what's going on, brother? We're just opening up the boxes and going through the stuff that you had given me. So thank you, sir. But I'm getting ready to kind of explain how you dropped that box in front of me, and I kind of was like, no, you didn't, because it was taped shut. And I was like, there's no way. No, you didn't. And he wrote it out too, man. Like he totally hosed me on that. He was like, and I opened it up and I'm like, oh, thank God, because I would have lost my shit if he was actually giving me a $700 printer. I would have lost my shit, because I wasn't coming to the event for anything more than to just go and support Kris and show him some love for this. I said I there was like a 13, what was it? It was like a 7-hour drive. It ended up being like a 7-hour drive out and back. And then, like I said, Sporlock had another 2 hours on his trip. So he had 18 hours. So like I said, if anybody wins an award for most dedicated, it definitely better be Sporlock. That's all I'm saying. So if Kris decides to give out awards for most dedicated, it's definitely Sporlock. He heard my dumb idea and was like, let's do it. So, but now we're getting into the big box here. So let's see what's in the big box. Of course, what's in the box? More boxes. More boxes. We got a Creality box. What's in the Creality box? Let's see. It says that it's, I can't even read that. So let's find out. Let's open the box. Let's see what's in the Creality box. Nice little black box with, oh, a screen. Conveniently, there's one screen plate and a screen, which is good because one of the Ender 3s doesn't have a screen. So here's an Ender 3 screen, and this one actually passed QC in 2021. So there you go. Maybe it works, maybe it don't, but some screens, awesome. I need one of those. So thank you, sir. That is awesome. Thank you, thank you. We'll set this off to the side now. We'll pull the next box out here. This box is full of all kinds of stuff. A lot of this is Creality parts, because back in the beginning, like everybody, Digital Dragon started with Creality and did a lot of Creality mods. So there's a lot of wiring and pieces and parts for Creality printers, which is pretty much what we know I'll end up with. So it's good to have this stuff. Wire loom. We've got a lot of V-wheels, miscellaneous screws, belt tensioner. Looks like a couple of the Z end stop plates. So we got some end stop plates and lots of V-wheels and miscellaneous screws. So thank you for that, good sir. Again, miscellaneous screws are always going to be my friend. Here's some parts for the bed. We've got more miscellaneous screws, some tool kits. We've got motor mount for the Z and the wheels for the bed, along with some more miscellaneous wires and some zip ties. This one is this is for the Y carriage. So these are like Y carriage parts with some belts and miscellaneous screws, so Y carriage parts. We've got the sample filament, a scraper, another end stop, some more tools and zip ties. Again, zip ties are always awesome. Are you digging around in my closet? Nick, what's going on? Aged like fine wine. 2021 is a good vintage. Yes, exactly. We would love to start all projects from a complete brand new setup. But yeah, we always end up with spare parts and spares. Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm hoping for, is as people wind up with those spare parts, find me at events stuff and send them my way. More V wheels and spring, or more wheels and springs for the build plate. Can't ever have enough of these with Creality, the spool holders, because people, it's one of the first things they always take off. And then here's a 3D printed one that uses the two of the bearings, the two bearings, and then you have your 3D printed part in the center here. You slide it down in, and then it connects into the stock Creality filament bracket. So again, nice little added extra there. And then guys, the rest of this, I'm just going to pull out. There's some more wire, more random wires, another Y carriage, X carriage, lots of motor brackets and motor parts, lots of brackets and motors and more parts. So 17 of us and only 7 likes. Filament Vic, I agree. Everybody, smash the like button, please. It does help the algorithm. You can hit the dislike if you want to. I understand that not everybody's going to like me. I'm not going to ask you to lie. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to ask you guys to be liars. If you don't want to like me, you don't like me. But if you're here and you don't like me and you're still watching, I think you really do like me. Don't lie to yourself anymore. It's okay. Let's move this box over here now. Actually, we're going to stack this box on top of this box at the moment. We have another Creality box here. Make sure there's nothing too incriminating on the box. Yep, okay. Let's see. What it says, I'm not sure is what it is. And what it says, it's kind of hard to figure out. It just says something about Ender 3 official. So let's take a peek. It is a hot end assembly. So here's a full hot end assembly with an extra hot end in there. So we have an extra hot end and a hot end assembly. So there's your hot end carriage and all the parts and an extra hot end in there. So again, thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm gonna end up like I said, we're gonna have to hit up the First State Bank of you guys and hope for some good donations to move me that way about another 7 feet so that I can start getting racks to put in here and just shelves with parts so that I can start digging through. And then with donations like this from JPP and 3D Medic Vince giving me printers to be able to do this with, hopefully it becomes a more regular thing. And granted, it'll be a lot of rinse and repeat, but it'll be fun for the journey, right? Entertainment and journey. And this is more hot ends and a lot of motors. So there's a lot of Creality motors in there, guys. A lot of motors at the bottom of this box. That's what this bigger box is, which gotta be careful because I did realize there is one thing on the side there. I'm hoping it didn't show, so, but there you go. I apologize if it did, but I think you're safe, sir. I think you're safe. Yeah. Okay, we'll put this back in the box. And we'll put this box back in the box. And then we'll put this box back in the box. And then we'll put this box back in the box. And now we have a box of boxes again. And now I can sit down. Let's move this box of boxes out of the way. And again, for those who are just kind of getting here, move the chair and point the camera at the ground. Hopefully you can see everything. You got Tevo Tarantula Pro, Ender 3 Pro, Ender 3 Pro, Ender 3v2. These were all from Vince. So again, Vince, thank you, good sir. You are a boss. My YouTube chat kind of disappeared on me over on my stream, so that's weird. But it's a good thing I still have the YouTube over here so I can still read it. Acrylic motors are good, last a long time. Not moons, but not everyone can afford them. Exactly. Evening, everyone. What's going on, Camera? Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. We were going through my haul from the first annual KB3D Day. Kris at KB3D, Twinsburg, Ohio. They have a storefront now. They did an open house and invited, basically had it open to anybody who wanted to come. There was a lot of us there. I was there. Digital Dragon was there. Lee Marie 3D was there. 3D Medic Vince was there. 3D NT Printing was there. Tech Jeeper was there. Of course, KB3D was there. Nomad was there. There was just a lot of people there. It was a lot of fun. I saw a lot of people. I'm sorry I'm forgetting names, and if anybody's in chat that was there and I forgot you, I'm sorry I didn't forget you. It's just, you know, it was a hectic thing. It was fun. It was definitely a good time. For the long drive, the short reward was worth it. I'm going to close my door real quick. Zany Zach was there. But yeah, Zany Maker Zach was there. It was a great time. It was fun to see him. The cards are amazing, brother. The 3D printed cards he's been working on, guys, are awesome. It was fun to see them in person. Had to close my door. It's getting chilly in here and the heater is on, so kind of wasting money. So we're going to pull the sleeves down. Oh, I didn't forget you, brother. You had pictures and video proof that I was there. I didn't really post much except for a couple things along the trip. And it was a good time. It was definitely worth the trip. So yes, they were. And Digital Dragon and Zany Zach and anybody else who went to the event, I hope you're on board with me. I was pushing Kris a little bit as a haha, but at the same time a little more seriously. I do believe that the first Saturday of every November should now be dubbed KB3D Day. And I think he should do it every year on the first Saturday of November. Does anybody agree or disagree? I think it should be a thing, and I hope that not necessarily like a big maker fair or a rep fest, but just open to the public, anybody from the community that wants to come and hang out. I think that it should happen. You were talking about it during dinner? Yeah, I definitely was. I've been talking about that now for a little while, and when I actually saw Kris yesterday, I told him, I said, hey man, so this is the first annual, right? Like, we're going to do this next year? And he said, I don't know. And I told him, I said, hey, here's the deal. I said, I'm dubbing it KB3D Day. And if next Saturday or next year, first Saturday in November, you don't have this, I said, I'm going to push it, and there'll be a bunch of people in your parking lot. We'll have tables set up with like jackeries and stuff, battery backups. We'll have like some printers out there, and we'll all just be hanging out. And you'll get calls from the police saying that there's a bunch of people in your parking lot, and you got two choices. Then you either open the door and let us in, and we all hang out again, or you got to come and tell us all to go home, which we'll all just hang out anyway. So. Weird autocorrect is really getting on your nerves. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I definitely think it was a good time. It was good to see Kris, and if it becomes an official thing for next year, I think what'll happen is I'll drive out Friday night kind of thing, try and find a place closer. I know it sounds stupid because I say I don't have money and I can't afford to do these things, and I don't, and I can't, but I want to support my friends. And Kris has been, a great dude from the beginning. When I found out about KB3D and I started talking with him and the gang and seeing him at events, he's always been very like, hey, how you doing? Like very interested in listening and talking and as a smaller company, I understand there's a lot he can't do, and I don't ask. I don't. If he volunteers things, I will be more than happy to take that on and give credit where credit is due. But I'm not gonna go to him and be like, hey, I want to do this. Can you help me? Because I know he's a small business. I know he's got he's got other eggs in his basket. I know that, but this is its own thing, and I want to see it survive. It's an amazing thing. I want to see him keep going and keep growing. Has a 1 day year blowout where they get rid of a lot of the unsellable stock. That seems pretty cool, Vince. Yeah, 3D Medic Vic. I said Vince. Vic. Sorry, bud. Kris is a great person and supports the openness. Yes, he does, and that's why I'm currently rocking this sweet shirt that I drove 7 hours. Well, that Sporlock drove 7 hours for me to pick up. So I do thank him because this thing is sweet, and I wanted to get one at Rocky Mountain, but he didn't have any left. So I'm glad that I was able to. I was glad I was able to grab one up yesterday because it's an awesome shirt. I have the hat upstairs, and I should be wearing it right now because my hair is not on point. Vic the Dick. Well, Vic, you're a good dude here. I love you, man. Like I said, I'm a real easygoing guy when it comes down to a lot of things. You treat me good, I treat you good. It's just that simple. So, you are a good person. We can take jokes here. We can dish it out. We can take it. I take no offense to anything. That's why I tell you guys when trolls come in here and they start trolling away with their trolliness, we just let them be. Because I'm not going to tell you not to troll back. If they're trolling, troll them. Have fun with it. But keep it clean, keep it fun, and don't get angry. If you're getting angry, you need to stop playing the game with them because that's what they're looking for. But if you can troll a troll and have fun with it, please do. So, but no, guys, I more or less am just really thankful, really grateful because the few of you that knew that I was coming, that like knew for sure that I was coming, you guys brought stuff, and that was awesome. And I know there was a lot of people that said, "Oh man, if I'd only known you were coming, I would have brought more." There's one guy I want to give a huge shout out to, and it's for reasons I can't talk about because he doesn't want to. He doesn't. You guys don't need to know why. Just know that if you see Steven Machado in the chat, just give him a huge thumbs up. He is a great dude, and he helped out. And if you should happen to see Mr. Machado in chat, make sure you say thank you to him. He's a great person. Definitely, definitely went above and beyond, and he definitely deserves a badass award too because he worked all night, got off of work, went to Lee Marie's place, met up with them, hopped in the vehicle with them, him and his daughter hopped in the vehicle with them, and then drove or rode with them all the way from their home. I think they said it was like a 2 or 3 hour drive for them. Drove the 2 or 3 hours with them, hung out with them at the event, and then went back. Drove back to their place, got in his vehicle, and then drove home to be at work, and was at work all day, or was at work all night. So like zero sleep in 24 hours. He's definitely a badass as well, and definitely deserves a shout out just as much as Sporlock. So if there's definitely any badass awards getting handed out by KB3D, if they want to send anything to anyone as a thank you, I think Steven Machado and Sporlock definitely deserve some awards, some high praise awards for their badassness. So I will throw that out there. I don't think I really deserve anything, so don't send me anything. I was just happy being there and getting my shirt. It was fun to hang out with everybody that was there. Um, so I do hope that Kris and the gang decide to make this a yearly thing. First Saturday, just do a open house every first Saturday of November. Yes, yes, he does hang out a lot in the 3D Musketeers Discord. Always fun to talk to. Mad Cats, you are correct. He is an awesome dude. Zero dot command. It's pretty cool knowing there's more Midwest 3D printing people or 3D printing guys. Yes, yes, I am. Again, for any of you guys who are ever interested or want to do something, if you ever want to like meet up just to hang out, I am in the northern or north central Illinois area. If you know Illinois and you're in Illinois, it's easy. Interstate 80 goes like this, 39 goes like this, and I am close to both of them. So I am within 15-minute drive of both Interstate 80 and 39. So I am 15 minutes from both. Uh, to the south and to the west. But for you guys, yeah, from the south and west. So I feel like everyone is on the East Coast. Yep, is mostly the West Coast, yes. St. Louis guy yourself? Well, hey, maybe just maybe one of these days we can meet up there. Zero dot command. We can meet down in the uh, down a little southern Illinois area somewhere. We can meet up for some coffee and bullshit. Maybe maybe if I'm ever not doing anything on a weekend, I can let everybody know that like if you're from the southern Illinois, surrounding states area, you want to hang out, maybe we can find somewhere to all meet up and hang out. Trust me, if I ever redo this and if I can take over my whole garage, maybe I'll be stupid and have people come hang out here, you know, like offered up. Have you guys noticed, is the stream been holding solid for you guys? I just want to make sure if there's any stream issues, let me know. I've been noticing on my little preview that it dips and comes back, dips and comes back. I just want to make sure you guys aren't seeing that and it's just me. You live 10 miles from Steve Builds. Yeah, stream's good. Thank you. Yeah, Dom, you and Mad Cats are fairly close, huh? Yeah. I'm good at 1080p 5x5. Awesome. I'm glad the stream's going good for you guys. Like I said, it's just I know that like my little preview uh, does glitch out from time to time. I just want to make sure you guys aren't having any issues. I know that stream wise, I have dropped 0 frames, so I just want to make sure it's not an issue on the YouTube side. But Dom's in SoCal, yeah. There are several Doms in the community, like there are many Mikes, some Joels, a couple Dans. Well, there's a Dan and a Daniel. Some Vikings. We got some Vikings in the community. There's a Maker Viking and a 3D print Viking, and some Vikings in the community. Yeah, your whole family, your dad's whole family's in the Chicagoland area. Yeah, I feel sorry for them, but you know, I get it. People like what they like and they live where they live. Yes, you are the only Canrog. You are the only one, so you definitely do stand out. There are at least 4 Lukes. Yes, there is. There's a Luke's Lab. There's a dragon named Luke. Um, I know those two for sure. But yes, there are a couple more I know that I'm forgetting. You are the only Mad Cat in the U.S. Yeah, you are the only zany Zach. There are several Zachs, but you are the only zany Zach. That is true. Yeah, it's all right, Dom. Don't worry. Everybody gets let down when they see this face. So that's why I know most of you guys just load this stream up and then hide it in the background. I don't blame you. He is like a 13-hour drive. Yeah, he's on the East Coast. Yeah. Yeah, he's an East Coast Zach. But yeah, there is Zach Ass. Oh yes, yes, Big Tree Tech Luke. Can't forget him. And of course, yes, one of the tugboat guys is as well. Oh, there's my wife. What'd I do, honey? What did I do wrong? Please, please tell me. My phone didn't go off. I have the ringer up. So I don't see any messages, but I do see that you called me out. So what did I do? Dogs need to see you. Well, then I need to close the garage door and open the back door so they can come in. There's the missus, guys. Mama's the boss. So I need to close the garage door and then open the office door, and hopefully little Miss Rory's happy little butt doesn't try to sneak out since it's raining. So let me open the door and you can let them run to me. Give me just a second, gang. I gotta get the doggos. Garage door is closing, wifey. I'm sure you can hear that. So the garage door is closing. Just open the back door and I'll catch them all and bring them in. They can run in and out of the garage or in and out of my office. I don't have much room in there. So come on, puppers. Where are you? I don't have much room left in the office, love. I don't know if you are still listening or paying attention, but my office is definitely overrun. Holy shit. Let me see something. I got a bunch of pieces of extrusion here. Let me see something. Any of these long enough? No. No, they're not. It's okay. That one's not anyway. What about this one? This one's a little longer. Is that about right? It's too long. There's one puppy. Hi, baby. Come here. Hold on, guys. We got puppers to attend to. What are you doing? Come on. Come on. Come on. There. Lay down. No. Come on, you rowdy little shits. Get in here. They're in the garage locked in. Chewbacca's out in the backyard, but he doesn't run away, so I'm not worried about him. But the puppers are going to run in and out of my office. So I'm going to leave my office door open. Don't chew on the gas can, weirdos. They don't know what to do. They're confused. Honey, I don't know if you're still listening, but Bearded Bucket said thank you for letting me spend time with them. No, Vince, you don't have to send it to me, but I'll find something. I've got parts floating around, and if I can make that printer work, we may even just run it without a top. We'll see how it does, see how they do without a top. Maybe we can take one of those extra motors and whatnot and turn it into a dual Z. That way it's getting pulled up on both sides, or pushed up on both sides and pulled down on both sides. So that'll keep it from trying to collapse the top. So maybe we'll do something like that, make it a dual Z. Because I've got enough motors now, and there was a lead screw floating around somewhere. So I'm sure between all the stuff I have here now, we could definitely turn it into a dual Z open top, or without the bit on there. You have your two fur balls on a cat tree next to you? Yeah. Come here, Freya. Come here. No. Freya sees the jack and she's confused by it. She's staring at the jack like, what is this thing? Science Sniper, what's up, bud? Let me go back. Who is crying? Nobody's crying. Nobody's crying, mama. Science Sniper, you hit ... and then I'm looking to see if there's anything else you said, but I don't see anything. Tom. Is Chewbacca crying? He might be outside crying. Yeah, he may want to come in here with the girls. Give me a second. I'll let him in too. I told you I closed the door so they don't run away. Get back. Chewby's coming in. No, get back. Chewbacca. Oh, whatever. Fine. If you run away, I'm going to be mad as hell, so don't run away. Yeah, run around the yard. Don't run out of the yard. I don't see Chewbacca anywhere, love, if you're still listening, if you can hear this. I don't see Chewbacca. I see the girls. There's Chewbacca out front. Did he get out of the gate? No, Chewbacca is crying. Where the hell is he? I hear him crying in the house. Rory, come here. No, hold on, guys. My dog's getting out. Quit. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Chewbacca, girls. Hey, come on. Oh, the girls are like doing laps right now. Sorry, yeah, Chewbacca was on the back porch, so I don't know how he didn't get outside. Hey. Yeah, this isn't gonna work because all I want to do is get away. Get out of there. Come on. Come on. Hey, I got treats. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Poop. Get it out. Freya. This isn't going to work, guys. I can't stream and the puppies are being little shits lately. They're finding every hole they can find in the fence to get out. So, oh, I guess we'll see what happens. If they get out, they get out. I don't know what to do. They're being little shits. They find any and every hole and just run away. Yeah. Don't spend time on Twitch. Sorry, guys. Greetings, programs. Old curmudgeon. Good to see you, brother. What are we talking about as a game? I'm confused. What are we talking about? Science Sniper. I'm a little confused, bud. Oh, they don't want to come out now. There.
Dumb as shit.
Yeah, they're being little shits. I'm confused. I'm trying to catch up on stuff. Red light. What's going on, brother Jano? Good to see you, man. I hope you had a safe trip home. Yeah, the girls are just being little snobs.
Oh, they're dumb. I shouldn't have to come out here. They should listen.
They didn't want to. They want to be little shits.
Listen to me.
Yeah, well, I was telling them, come on, you heard me as much as you could hear me on this. I don't know how much of the audio actually made its way through.
Pretty good.
Running off a batch of the 2024 dumpster fire ornaments for friends. Nice. Like Lego, but perhaps shell. Go ahead. When you're out there, I'll open this door again, because there's no room in here for them otherwise. You're exhausted. It was great yesterday. Yeah, you had the wedding right after, so you left to go to that wedding. You may have been the winner, good sir, of something that you weren't there to win, because they called a ticket number. I don't remember the ticket number, but they called a ticket number for the 2.4. Yeah, they called a ticket number for the 2.4. 718. Was it 718? Yeah. So what was your ticket number, Jano? Do you still have your ticket? You were 717, yeah. So it's 718. It was one up from Zany. But yeah, if you were 718, you would have won the 2.4. But the winner of the 2.4 was not there with their ticket. So, yeah. Went from no 3D printers 2 weeks ago to having two. Kingston, sweet, brother. Glad to hear. I hope you're enjoying it. I went to the KB 3D open house yesterday and came home with 4 more printers that we're going to build over time on the stream and then give away to people. 3 Ender 3s, 2 of them are pros, one's a V2, and a Devo Tarantula Pro right here. So we're going to be rebuilding those and then giving them away thanks to good old 3D Medic Vince. Ah, you left yours with 3D Medic Vince. Didn't actually look at mine. Ah, well, Vince was there still and he didn't win, so. Yeah, so 3D Medic Vince did not win either, but it would have been awesome. Yeah. Last 3 was 019. Yeah. So I don't know who had 718, but they left and would have won a 2.4 had they stuck around for the giveaway. But yeah, it's dirty in here. I want to get this office redone. I keep talking about it, but someday. Enclosing the Bamboo A1 and A1 Mini. Oh, I don't dislike Bamboo, brother. I like Bamboo. They're pricey and they're not open source, but other than that, they're not bad, you know. That was KB3D Kris 2. Yeah, well, I have the girls in Chewbacca out here. They're being little snots. I have the office door open so they can run between the garage and here for now, just to let them have some space to run around. But I'm putting off cleaning your garage for 5 months so you feel it. Yeah, Dom, I need to. So here's the gist, so you guys kind of get what's going on here. My office is 9 foot wide, 13 foot deep, and you see how packed this thing is. My goal is there's 7 feet of available space going that way. So past you guys, there's 7 feet of available space that still takes up the 9. So it would be still 9 foot wide, but it would be a 9x7 front office area. And then this area back here that I would use as like storage and the 3D printers and stuff. So my hope is that one day the stream, we can get together on the stream here and maybe the community will come together and we can make this happen for me. I say we because I can't afford it myself. But if you guys would like to help with that, it would be greatly appreciated. But I would like to wall off the garage door that's there. It's not even an insulated door. It's just a regular roll-up garage door, aluminum. I would like to take that out, frame that in. But before I do that, I have to redo the floors in here because it's old brittle concrete. So I'd like to put down a layer of self-leveling concrete to smooth it out and then epoxy the floor so that it's sealed. And then frame in the front, put a door and a window so that I have a door and a window on the front, and then just basically slide this space where my computer and stuff is all the way forward so that you come through the door and my desk is right there and I can sit in my chair and look out the window and see if people are coming or what, whatever. Get some nice natural light on my beautiful face here. And then I want to take a nice wraparound desk that's like U-shaped, and then the door that I currently come through that's to the right here. Get out of the garbage. Quit it. Get out of there. But then I'd probably take that door and, I don't know, leave it or get rid of it or whatever. But then currently on these walls here, I would put shelving and then put totes with all the miscellaneous parts that I've been gathering up. And then have printer storage for project printers as I go. And then like this back row here, do something with that with my printers that I have. Maybe even just move my printers to on this back wall in what would be the back wall of the office, have just my functional printers there for people to see. So when I'm printing parts and stuff, I still have printers in the background. And then I have space against this wall like this is, have space here to actually work on printers and projects and have that. So I'd have like my desk, work projects, and then behind me, wall of printers in the office. And then this space back here would all be used for storage and, you know, whatever I need to get to can be back here. So that would be kind of a nice thing. In the future, maybe take over the whole garage because we don't park cars in our garage. We're weird, you know, we have garage, we don't use it. So it'd be kind of fun to take over the whole garage and then have more space for stuff. But we'll see how that all pans out as time goes. Actually, yeah, Kingston, back to the printers and enclosures. The bamboo printers, I have heard of people doing like lac enclosures or like the little pop tent enclosures and putting them in those. Not sure what materials you're printing. I know noise-wise, the bamboo printers can be kind of loud. Hey, little girl, get down. Quit being nosy. But I did have an A1 Mini, for those who missed it. I did have an A1 Mini. I named it Joel. So that tells you how I got the printer, because I usually name printers that I get after people. So named it Joel. So thank you, Mr. 3D Printing Nerd, for helping out with that. Quit chewing on stuff. Not everything is a chew toy. Quit it. Quit. Quit being a little snot. Yeah, go listen to the door rattle in the wind. Look, Nevermore setup. Yeah. I will tell you, Kingston, you're going down the rabbit hole. You are getting bamboo printers. Those are very good out-of-box, fire, set them and forget them kind of printers. I will tell you, if you ever come across an old Ender or something like that in your area, pick it up. Learn the ins and outs of the printer, because Bamboo Labs printers are great. They are great for people who are looking to just get it, you know, set it and forget it. But if you get into the hobby deep enough, get yourself a machine that's going to teach you how to break the printers down, tear them apart, learn the parts, learn the pieces. Get yourself one of those. If you see one on a like Facebook Marketplace or something for like 20, 30 bucks, 40 bucks, whatever, spend the money and get it. It'll be a learning experience for you, because for those of us who started out in the Ender, like the ANET A8 Ender days, and had to go through the hell of, you know, leveling the bed repeatedly because you didn't have bed level sensors and auto leveling printers and stuff like that. It's nice to know these little post-it notes right here were your friend when it came to leveling a bed. So just get yourself one and check out that. Like, you know, go back and check that out. Vintage, yeah. Finished an 18-hour PETG batch print. Got another 12-hour stretch ahead to go. Nice. Yep. That was the good old days. Manual bed leveling is rough. Yeah, manual bed leveling is one of those things. Like I said, I tell everybody who gets a bamboo printer, I try to tell everybody who gets a bamboo printer, if you're getting into 3D printing just to print stuff and make money, you're good to go. Just go. But if you get into it and you find that you want to learn more, one of the older printers like that is going to help you better understand it. Then you can go crazy into the world of like the Core XY and, you know, figuring out how those work. If you ever go down the path of wanting to build a Voron or a rat rig or something like that, it's good to have those skills and understand the printers a little bit better when you get into it, rather than just buy it and say, I'm going to do it, and then you pull your hair out, and then guys like me scoop up, you know, kits like that for next to nothing because you just want it out of your house. Injection mold machines, never a 3D printer, just needs something reliable for your business. Hey, I get it, man, and those are good machines for business. So you are good. If you're looking for inexpensive and good production run machines, or like machines that run really well, FlashForge Adventure 5M is always going to be a good one, because you can pick those up for sub $300, and they're a Core XY and they're fast. So those are definitely a good one to look at. If you need enclosed, you can always go with the Pro version that comes with the enclosure. That's a nice enclosed printer. A couple $100 more, 150 bucks more, something like that. But FlashForge Adventurer 5Ms, they're clipper-based systems, so you have all the clippery goodness if you want to play around with that. It does have its own stripped-down, bastardized version of clipper on it, but there are ways to install full-blown clipper on it and then have those features you want. Don't you do it. He's going to snap at you, and I'm not going to tell him no. Be a good girl. If you're going to curl up with him, then lay down with him. Here, get up there and lay down. He'll let you lay with him. Go ahead. You're not going to let her lay with you now, are you, old man? Yeah, good boy. Chubby's a good boy. Yes, the Adventurer 5Ms are good printers. I miss mine. I gave it to my niece and nephew. I would like to have one again as a good little, like, set it and forget it, throw it at it machine. But maybe one day. The TH3D flex plates for the win. Just added a little bit of their extra, add a little extra gap for PETG. No glue needed. Yeah, they've got some good build plates. I definitely have used them in the past. They work well. That was a good learning lesson. Battered in your hand. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I will tell you guys, I'm not a fan of glass. I know that you get a really nice finish on glass if you're printing on the actual glass side, not a textured side. But I'm not a fan of glass. You guys know that. I'm a spring steel sheet guy. I like the spring steel sheets, PET, with the PEI coatings and stuff. I do like them. So, but small apartment can't fit more than that. Yeah. As you guys can see, I have way too many printers. We do need at some point to finish working on this guy. I want to get this thing up and printing and get it done. And then we're going to get back into working on printers. JPP, I got to print parts for the printer for JPP and get that done. I just don't know when I'm going to see JPP, so we may back burner his printer for a little bit till we can set up, get a little bit better deadline as to when I'm going to meet up with him, so that we can work on some of these other ones that are going to be hopefully some just fire them up, figure out what's missing or broken, get it fixed, and then we can get them out to the general public, and then I can get them the hell out of my office as well. Because currently, JPP lives like 13 or 14 hours away. It's a bit of a drive. It's just really hard to get stuff to them. I don't really want to ship completed 3D printers because I don't have to do the tear down and put it back together. I like to just keep them together. So when I know that JPP and I will be close enough to one another to meet up, we'll work on, maybe go back to working on that one for now, then. That way it'll be completed and ready. And if we get through these 4 printers from Vince, at least 3 of them hopefully will get up and running, and one of them may get broken down for some parts. But yeah, so the goal is raise some funds to finish off the office, basically get this floor, the concrete done right, build out the front with a door and a window, and then run a little more electric. Thankfully there's a panel right over there. I can just pull a couple more drops over. I've got some open breakers in the panel. Run a couple more drops over and get those put in, and then like I said, probably the wall that's here, the other side of that, will do like a couple of shelves similar to like we got back here, where I can put my working printers that are mine, that I use, right there, have them as a nice little backdrop in the streams and whatnot. Have a counter similar to this, probably a nice finished counter though, and put that out there. Probably going to be plywood and 2x4s, I'm not going to lie, but put this out there along with this. Basically I might even just unbolt this from the wall and just slide it out there and bolt it in, but then have my computer set up, and then a work area to build printers on, and then printers behind me on the back wall, and then this will all become shelves and storage and just all parts and filament and printers that are just waiting to be, built and just given away. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come here, cutest dog ever. Haha, you two didn't hear that. Haha, let me see if I can get her to let me pick her up. Come here. No, this one will though. This one, she just loves Daddy, and she loves to be picked up and held by Daddy. Huh. Yeah. Yes, Daddy's baby girl. Moji 3D, good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is going well. Glad you're here. You missed a lot. I went through and I talked about KB 3D Day yesterday. KB 3D Day. Got my awesome shirt, 7-hour drive out, 7-hour drive back in the end, 14 hours roughly round trip driving, and then add 4 more hours in for Mr. Sporlock, who drove up and picked me up and then drove back home after he dropped me off. So again, like I said, he's definitely one of the badasses in the group for doing that. And Steven Machado is also another badass for working all night, going to the event, and then going back to go to work again all night again. So Steven Machado is definitely up there in the badass group. I was showing off the 4 printers that 3D Medic Vince gave me for the rehab project to get them built and then give them away. Gonna go back and watch this later. Been watching with no audio, lol. Looks like you got quite the haul. Looking forward to seeing what you do with it later in chat. All right, Martine, have a great night, great day, great whatever it is for you, good sir. I do apologize, but have fun, sir. Just looking for a good quality sub $1,500 filament maker next. You are gonna have a hard time with that one, bud. The filament makers are not the greatest. The stuff that's out there now at $1,500 isn't going to get you very far. I hate to say it. A lot of guys who are trying to build a filament maker, they are spending lots and lots of money and getting not the greatest of results. There's some out there that you can do, but they're not. You're not going to get probably either the quality or the quantity that you want. And a full filament production line is pricey. Yeah. Yeah, Zany, I am an advocate for spring steel. I know that a lot of people prefer glass and they want to stay with it, and I don't. What works for you is what works for you. My personal preference is I like spring steel, so I try to get spring steel on everything. Plus glass is a little thicker, so you get a couple mils back on your Z height too. My phone's blowing up, guys. Oh, you knocked something down and scared yourself. Did you learn a lesson? Don't be rooting. Daddy told you quit. You didn't listen. Blue tape works and treat with low spots in the bed. Yeah. Blue tape is good for filling in the low spots on the bed. So if you have issues with low spots, you can put a little layer of blue tape there to help compensate for it. What are you chewing on? It's a piece of filament, weirdo. Don't. Drop it. Daddy doesn't know if that's PLA or PETG. Either way, don't eat it. It's not good for your digestive systems. Weirdos. Yeah, 4 layers in a couple of areas. Yeah. Old curmudgeon is the old guy in the group, guys. And by old guy, I mean he's younger than me, but that's okay. We let him think he's old. Makes him feel better. But yeah, I do like the PEI spring steel sheets. Those are kind of my go-to for everything. I keep telling him he's younger than me because my body's probably older than his. Bearded Bucket, brother, thank you for coming and hanging out. You stay out of trouble, make good choices, all that fun stuff. And again, thanks for coming and hanging out, my man. But yeah, Digital Dragon's only 32. Don't let him lie to you. Dude looks young as shit. Healthy as all get out. Oh yeah, he's a good dude. Digital Dragon's good people. So is Old Curmudgeon. So is everybody here. You're all good people. I don't care. You're all good people. You support my stupid, my dumb ideas. Some of you guys support my dumb ideas way better than others, and it's not a jab at you for that. It just means like you overwhelm me with kindness, and it sucks that you guys do so much, and I have no way of showing my appreciation and my gratitude for the awesome that you guys, bring. Yeah. But, well. Red light, yeah. Yeah, it happens, man. It happens. We'll all be there one day. Yeah. But I do honestly want to thank you guys for all the support, whether it be through, gifted memberships, super chats, stickers, all that stuff, whether it be through monetary through PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, or occasionally when you meet me in person and shake my hand, or when you guys bring parts for my stupid idea, printers and parts for my stupid idea that, like I said, will probably be the death of me, but I want to see more people get into this community, into this hobby, into this, just in general, get into 3D printing. So it's cool, it's cool to see the love and support. And you guys know I'm a bit awkward when it comes to positivity. Like I push it. I want more people to be positive and do good things. I try to be a positive person, but you guys are always better at it than I am. So thank you. Like, genuinely, thank you. It's awesome. Need to order some bulk super glue, huh? I wish I knew, good sir. What is the proper name for super glue, guys? What's that? That you can buy it in big jugs on Amazon. It's I always forget the proper name for it. What are you guys chewing on? Quit! Quit! It's not a chew toy. Those are not chew toys. Quit. You be good girls. Quit being annoying little puppies. Be good girls. Yes, be a good girl. Come here. The internet wants to see your cute little face too. There we go. And here's little Miss Freya. Yes, little Miss Freya. She's two-faced. See? Here's the one face. And there's the other face. She's little Miss Two-Face. Yes. But yeah, I think, guys. Oh, Dreams Void, what's going on? How are you? Hope you are doing well. There you go. That's it. Yes. Google big bottles of that stuff. Cyanoacrylate. Yeah. Gotta head out, Zach. All right. Getting supplies to paint the Cloud Top Tavern. Oh, yes, sir. Please do not stay here and talk to me. Go make that thing look awesome. Bob Smith Industries is well known in the modeling world. Okay. Just being an adult and spotted your live, so decided to pop in and say hi. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well. We were talking about KB3D Day yesterday. It was the open house at KB3D. I got my cool little card. It's in the house in my bag of stuff. So, hey, Mrs. Lee Marie 3D. Good to see you, dear. Hope you're doing well, Miss Keela. Hope all is going well. I hope Mr. Machado got a nap on the ride back. He was definitely the badass of the bunch yesterday. Followed closely by my Uber driver, Mr. Sporlock. He was definitely badass number 2. Those guys definitely put in the time to be there. So I do hope, like I said, I do hope if Kris decides to hand out any supporter awards that Mr. Machado and Mr. Sporlock definitely get those. Because, again,
couple times he fell asleep talking to you. Yeah, he definitely needed some sleep. He again, for those who missed it, he worked all night, then met up with Mr. and Mrs. Lee Marie 3D, and rode with them all the way up to KB 3D, hung out for the day, and then rode back with them, and then had to work last night. So he was up and down all night. So he definitely earned the badass award. And like I said, if Kris decides to hand out any little like extra special thank yous to anybody for going above and beyond, Mr. Machado definitely earned one. And then Mr. Sporlock also earned one, because for those who didn't hear, Mr. Sporlock drove 2 hours north to pick me up, to then drive the 7-ish hours out to see everyone, hang out with everyone, and then drove the 7 hours back to drop me off, and then drove the 2 extra hours back home. So 14 and 18 hours of driving for him. Yeah, 18 hours of driving for him. And then turned around and also spent the time there. He did find a comfy chair, though. Sporlock did find himself a comfy chair and got himself a nice little power nap in while we were there wandering around. He chatted with everybody, and then boom. Yeah, crikey, 18 hours. Yes, dreams void. That is what he did. He was a madman yesterday. Again, I did not win any of the prizes that were given away for the open house. However, I did win when it came to bringing home the most stuff, I think, because Digital Dragon, 3D Medic Vince, 3D and T printing, and whoever else it was, I forget now. But for everybody who ended up bringing stuff to give to me for the crazy, like, build printers and give them away to people. There's a lot of printers now. I have 4 printers and lots of parts. I have no room left in my office, so let me move my chair to show you guys how little space I have left now. I'm gonna step to the side here as best I can, but okay, I'm standing in front of my door. You can see my hand. So again, this office is 9 foot wide, 13 foot deep, and there's a little walkway right here. Like this is it. This is my space. So we're gonna try to build printers here and work on stuff here, and the stuff is all right here. So I'm out of space. So please. Oh, Thunder Keys. Yes, Thunder Keys was there. It was good to see Thunder Keys. Yes. Puppies. Yes, my doggos. Come here, baby. Come here, Freya. Come here, Rory. Come here, Chewbacca. I have all 3 of the doggos in here with me right now in my office garage space. Freya, don't chew on the cord, please. I need that. This is Chewbacca. This one's Chewbacca. He's the boy. He's the oldest. This one's Freya. And this is Rory. There we go. And they're sisters. They are sisters from the same litter. They're supposed to be Beagle German Shepherd mixes, but you know, you look at them and you don't really see that. But that's okay. We know they're mutts. They're cute little mutts, and we love them. And this is about all the bigger they're going to get. The girls aren't going to get probably much bigger than this. They have the kind of a German Shepherd-esque body with, or a Beagle body, I should say, with kind of like the German Shepherd, a little bit longer legs than a Beagle. So yeah. But if you look at Freya, she looks more like, her snout and everything looks more pit bull like. So we kind of wonder if maybe they're not necessarily sisters. They were just puppies born at the same time, and the people on the internet lied. I know it'd be hard to believe that people on the internet would lie to someone, but they are cute little girls. We love them both. And they get dirty paws, and then you can see that, like I said, I need to redo my floors in here because this is concrete dust from breaking up concrete, or the old concrete breaking up on the floor. And then the puppers get it on their paws, and it rolls around and gets in the air, and then get concrete dust on everything. Yes, Science Sniper has 5 printers now. He just set up his Elegoo yesterday.
Got it printing last night, yesterday. It's good to see you, Thunder Keys. I hope you're doing well. Three printers and lots of parts. And two Printablocks printers that are mostly built. Yes. And I'm on one of those printers. I'll actually be at Smurf in representation. So it's bigger than the bedroom that you're renting. Gonna wait and buy or just get a warehouse. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I do my dream searches. You know, we all do it. We get on like Marketplace and start going down the rabbit hole. But yeah, you have one less printer now. Yes, Digital Dragon also gave away the his belt printer that he had, his Ender converted belt printer. He gave that away as one of the prizes yesterday too. That was pretty awesome. Thank you, sir. I did not win it, but thank you for doing that. I know Kris and everybody appreciated it, and I know the winner was quite excited that he's got a belt printer now. So doesn't know where he's gonna put it, but who needs a dining room table, right? Freya's over here enjoying some butt scratches. My puppers are fans of butt scratches. So if you ever meet my puppers in person, butt scratches they enjoy. Dan's 3D Printing UK, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. His daughter cracked me up. You can support a tabletop just fine. Yeah, I'll tell you guys what's going to end up happening here. You see my little collection back here. This one was the one that the school no longer needed, that is now in my possession. So we're going to, at some point, do some maintenance on this on stream. We'll do a little maintenance video, redo the bearings, probably even swap out the printed parts. I did everything in the galactic green, so do that with that. This one here, I love my switch wire, but if anybody in the community wants a switch wire and wants to trade a Trident, I know it's a fair trade, right? But if anybody wants one and wants to trade, we can trade. I like to barter. I really want a Trident. And this is the one, this is the space gray frame that I dubbed the Hulk because I did the green and purple. And instead of calling it Joker or something along those lines, I called it the Hulk. So there's that. The K1, I'm keeping that one. It's a good little workhorse. A lot of people kind of dog the original K1s. Hey, you, quit chewing on that. You just... Oh my God, this dog. Are you serious? Hey guys, guess what? On the printer rehabs, we got some more work to do because two little puppies decided to be little assholes. Uh-oh, Mike's dying. Mike's dying. Hold on. Hold on. My mic is dying. There we go. I'll plug it in and charge it. But I'm going to tell you guys, my puppies are little assholes because guess what they just did? Oh, God, the dogs are assholes. I love them, but God, puppies are jerks. I heard some chomping. I turned around. Quit! No! Bad puppy! Can't move too far. I gotta stay plugged in because it's dying. But let me see if I can lean over here. Look what Doggos did. Just chewed through a bunch of the wires. So thermistor and heater on this one are bad now. Bad dogs. Bad. I hope you feel bad. That was bad puppy. Bad puppy. And then I can't reach the other one, but just know the other one, it looks worse. You can actually kind of see the tube is not connected there anymore. And the wires are now chewed through. So now we got to rebuild. Nope, you get away from it. Back up. Nope, nope, mad at you. Go away. Go away. Mad at you. Go away. No, I'm going to stand here just like this, and I'm going to stand guard on these printers. They're not your chew toys. Bad puppy. Bad puppy. You know who didn't do anything? Chewbacca, the good old man. He's a good boy. Yeah, Digital Dragon, thank you for sending some parts, because now we got more work to do on some printers that had some work to be done already. Puppies are wonderful, guys. Get yourself some puppies. And on that note, I think I'm going to wrap this up because I got to take the puppies back in the house. And if I don't go in the house with the puppies, they're going to drive Mama nuts. And Mama don't need to be driven nuts by little chompy puppies. You too, little shits. Yeah, you. Yeah, Rory, the black and white one, she just walks away from me. And Freya's just sitting there looking at me with a look of like, yeah, whatever, Dad. These puppies are in their teenage phase. Oh, God. Yeah, no, Dom, we're not going to break it out. We got parts, we're going to swap some parts, and we'll use the other pieces for other projects down the road. So, like, where the wires are broke, we can cut those and crimp on some, like, connectors and stuff. And I can even still do that on them as they are. We can kind of rebuild the parts the puppies just broke to make more work for Daddy because they don't love me. No, you get away from it. No, get away from it. You girls don't love me anymore. I was just showing you off to the internet and talking about how sweet you are. And you guys just both just prove me wrong. You don't love me. I love you. I give you food and cuddles. And I was giving you butt scratchies. And then you turned around and you ate the printer. Yeah, you put your head down. Oh, God. Yes, the puppies are spoiled. You guys just saw me swat her butt oh so hard. Let me tell you, I was like, no. So, they are spoiled little shits. The puppies get away with pretty much everything in this house. So, anyway, guys, I do thank you for hanging out. And now, before they go eating anything else in the garage, I'm going to wrap this stream, take the puppies in the house, and it's 1:22 p.m., so I'm going to try and find something to snack on in my fridge. Because I need some food. So I'm going to go find something to snack on. I thank you guys for hanging out. I spent almost 2 full hours together. But since the puppies are being destructive, we're going to wrap this up. Thanks a lot, bad puppies. Yeah, both of you sit there and look at me like that. You, what'd you just get into? What do you got? Quit chewing on zip ties. Yeah, my office is not puppy friendly. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'll talk to you guys later. Stay out of trouble, stay out of jail, happy 3D printing, all those things. And we'll talk to you in the next one, guys. I don't know when it's going to be and what we're going to do, but the doggos definitely made it so we got more to do now. So we will have lots to do. Maybe we'll finish the Rook finally. Get that thing printing and then start working on some poor printers that met the demise of puppy teeth. Yeah. All right. Bye, guys. See you later. Dogs. Wonderful.